Episode 100, Pet Spa Extravaganza.
So, let's talk about pet grooming services, shall we? Now, I'm all for pampering our furry friends, but have you seen the lengths some people go to with these services? It's like they're auditioning for a pet fashion show or something. I mean, I recently took my dog to a pet grooming salon, thinking, hey, it's just a trim, no big deal. Little did I know, I was about to witness a full-blown pet transformation. They had more shampoos and conditioners than my own shower, and trust me, that's saying something. They even had a pawdicure station. Yes, you heard it right, a spa for doggy nails. I can't even get a regular manicure without feeling guilty about my budget, and here we are, giving dogs fancier nails than most humans. And the haircuts. Oh boy, the haircuts. They've got styles like the poodle puff, the Shih Tzu trim, and the Siberian samurai. I mean, who comes up with these names? Are we running a pet salon or a medieval hairdressing academy? I'm just waiting for the day they offer a Game of Bones-inspired cut. Winter is coming, and so is a fabulous coat for your dog. But let me tell you, folks, the real showstopper is the blow-drying session. They bring out these industrial-strength dryers that could rival a jet engine. It's like we're preparing our pets for a top-secret mission in a wind tunnel. I swear, my dog looked more like a fluffy tumbleweed than an actual dog. And the best part? The price tag that comes with all this grooming extravaganza. I've spent less on my own haircuts than what some people pay to turn their pets into four-legged fashion icons. Now, don't get me wrong, I love my dog. But when it comes to grooming, I think we've taken it a tad too far. I mean, my dog doesn't care if he has a mohawk or a ponytail. As long as he gets belly rubs and the occasional treat, he's one happy pup. Maybe we should redirect our pet grooming efforts into more practical things. Like teaching dogs how to do their own laundry or giving them motivational speeches on catching their own tails. Now that's a service I'd pay for. Thank you, everyone. Remember, when it comes to pet grooming, less is more, and a well-groomed sense of humor is always in style. Now, let's talk about something that's been on my mind lately, pet grooming services. Can we just take a moment to appreciate the sheer ridiculousness of it all? I mean, I love my furry friends, but sometimes it feels like we've taken pet pampering to a whole new level. Have you seen these fancy salons for pets? It's like a 5-star spa, but for animals. They've got pet masseuses, aromatherapy, and even something called pawdicures. Seriously, who knew dogs needed a manicure more than I do? I once took my dog to a pet grooming salon, thinking it would be a quick trim and a wash. But oh boy, was I wrong. The moment we walked in, my dog suddenly transformed into a diva, strutting around like a supermodel. I swear, he had more attitude than Naomi Campbell. And the options they gave me were mind-boggling. Sir, would you like the standard grooming package, the deluxe package, or the platinum package with diamond-studded collars? I had to double-check if I accidentally stumbled into a jewelry store. But I went for the standard package, thinking it would be enough. Little did I know, they had their own pet fashion consultant who analyzed my dog's personality and recommended a new wardrobe. I thought my dog was a simple guy who just wanted to roll around in the mud, but apparently, he needed a tuxedo for special occasions and a Hawaiian shirt for casual Fridays. Who knew? And let's not forget the grooming process itself. It's like a cross between a magic show and a wrestling match. They're spraying water, fluffing fur, and trying to clip those tiny nails while avoiding the wrath of a squirming, wet dog. It's like watching an episode of Dancing with the Wolves. But you know what's the funniest part? After all that effort, my dog came out looking exactly the same. I swear, they could have just sprinkled some water on him, given him a quick pat, and called it a day. But no, they had to go through the whole spa treatment extravaganza. Now, I'm all for taking care of our pets, but sometimes I think we're projecting our own human obsessions onto them. I mean, my dog doesn't care about designer outfits or fancy grooming techniques. All he wants is a tennis ball and a belly rub. Maybe we should learn a thing or two from our furry friends about simplicity. But hey, if your dog enjoys the whole spa experience and strutting around in a sequin tutu, who am I to judge? As long as they're happy and wagging their tails, that's all that matters. Thank you, folks. You've been a fantastic audience. Remember, keep your pets loved, but maybe save the pawdicures for yourself. Good night. Now, let's dive into the world of pet grooming services. Now, don't get me wrong, I love animals just as much as the next person. But can we take a moment to appreciate the absolute absurdity of some of these pet grooming trends? I mean, have you seen those dogs that look like walking pom-poms? You can't even tell if they're wagging their tail or their whole body is just shaking from all that fur. It's like they're auditioning for a role in a Chewbacca biopic. I bet those dogs feel like they're wearing a permanent disguise, wondering where their real identity went. And the owners, oh boy, they're probably thinking, I've always wanted a dog, but I also want a dust mop. Why not have both? But let's not forget about those doggy day spas. Yes, you heard me right, spas for dogs. I don't know about you, but when I'm stressed, I can barely afford to book myself a massage. But somehow, there are people out there treating their pets to full body massages, aromatherapy, and even yoga classes. That's right, yoga for dogs. I can only imagine how that goes. Downward dog becomes just another regular dog position. And let's not overlook the extravagant hairstyles they give some of these pets. You've got dogs rocking mohawks, poodles with puffs that look like they're trying to smuggle snacks into the movie theater, and cats with lion manies that probably think they're auditioning for a live-action remake of The Lion King. I wouldn't be surprised if these pets strut around town, feeling like they're on a pet runway, with an internal monologue that goes, "Move over, Cruella de Vil, we're taking over the fashion scene." I once took my own dog to a grooming salon, and I kid you not, they offered to give him a pawdicure. Now, call me old-fashioned, but I think a dog's nails should be trimmed, not accessorized. I declined, of course, because the last thing I need is my dog getting mistaken for a high-class socialite with a French manicure. But here's the kicker, folks. After all the grooming madness, your pet comes home looking like a fluffy diva, and what do? They immediately roll around in the dirt, jump in puddles, and try to find the nearest skunk to befriend. It's like they're saying, thanks for the makeover, but I'll take it from here. I prefer the au naturel look. So, next time you're strolling down the street and you see a dog with a fancier hairstyle than you, just remember, pet grooming services are a thing, and they're here to remind us that sometimes, the line between adorable and absolutely ridiculous is a very fluffy one. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Remember to tip your virtual comedian, and have a woof-tastic day.
And that wraps up another laughter-filled episode of Not So Funny A. If you enjoyed the jokes generated by our AI algorithms, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join our comedy-loving community.